This is called a top hatch incubator that you can also purchase from Cackle Hatchery. We have instructions with the unit and a guide to incubating and brooding chicks also enclosed. This is your base unit right here, and your cord to plug in. You have a heat light here, and then you also have a fan that's in this unit, and you have a turning mechanism here. And you also have some little bearings here to help it turn more easily. So to assemble, we want to get our base out, put our little bearings in the slots. We want to put our light bulb in. And then we have this protective piece here. It's got a little breakout part here where the cord is. Gently put that down, put it over. And what you want to do is make sure the light bulb is not touching any of this part here. So you may need to take this off, readjust the light bulb. It can be bent slightly so it's in the center and not touching any of this black tower. The next thing we want to do is put our tub on, and you'll find there's a groove right here. This slot you want to have in the turning mechanism. There's a slot there for that to go in. And then this is kind of a guide area where your bearings let the unit turn. So we are going to put this over, line up that slot with the turning mechanism, let it drop into place, and that should be good there. The next item is the floor the eggs will rest on. Just drop it in. And then we've got a holding turning rack here that slides down also. And then we have a top, clear top, so you can watch the hatching process. And then we also have a little thermometer to help regulate the temperature. The temperature adjustment is on the side. Use a Phillips screwdriver and you can adjust that back and forth to regulate the temperature. So about 3 to 4 days before you're ready to put eggs in, you need to plug the unit in. Need to put your thermometer in the unit. And you'll need this to heat up for about an hour. Come back, look at your temperature, see if it's on the 99.5. If it's not, take your Phillips screwdriver and adjust that. Come back another 30 minutes, see where the temperature is, and just keep repeating that process till you get it regulated to stay at 99.5. After you've done that for the first day, then you want to take 1 cup of water. Just take some lukewarm cup of water, and you want to pour it in the tray. And that water will move around the sides and keep a little water reservoir around the sides. And you'll want to do that about twice a week. And you want to be careful not to overflow or put too much water in. That will create too much moisture and not well for the hatching situation. Okay, so we've tested this out. 3 days have passed and we've got it regulated the way we want it. We're inside a room that's at least 70 degrees. So now we're going to put some eggs in the unit. And the eggs will actually drop the temperature in here for several hours. So we don't want to mess with the regulation, even the regulated heat, even if the temperature drops. The next day we'll want to make sure that it's back up to 99.5. So we want to take the lid off. We want to put our fertile eggs in the unit, and these eggs should be not more than 10 days old from the time they were laid. We want to put them around evenly if we can, and then we want to put our top on. And again, we want to just leave it the way it is. Make sure the turning unit is turning. You can watch it every couple hours. It moves so slowly that you cannot see the eggs turn. So, but we want to watch the egg movement every couple hours to make sure everything's turning. Okay, we have chicken eggs in here. Chicken eggs take 21 days to incubate and hatch out. So this is our 18th day. So what we're going to do now is stop turning the eggs. And so what we're going to do is slowly lift the unit. And we're going to take it off that turner. Take it off the turner so that slot is off to the side. Okay. So the slot is off the turner. The eggs will jiggle around a little bit, that's okay. So now we're not turning. So for the next 3 days, the eggs are not going to turn. Okay, so this is the 21st day. We have 7 chicks that have hatched out so far, and they've dried off real nicely. We've taken the old shells out, and so we have 7 chicks that are all fluffy and ready to come out and be put in a brooder. So this is called the Top Hatch Incubator and Hatcher combined. This also can be purchased at Cackle Hatchery.